do have more. It is school holidays and we're finding interesting things for the kids to do. Now, in our kitchen here on our Expresso show, we've showed some interesting meals of how they can eat things. And also there's some activities as to where they can go and keep busy. The Cape Town Science Centre is probably the most perfect place to take the kids and to explore, because we're taking science outside the classroom and making it interesting and exciting for them. The Cape Town Science Centre has some exciting activities, hands-on workshops, and also holiday programs for the kids to enjoy. And this morning on our Feel Good Breakfast show, we've got the director of the fun-filled Cape Town Science Centre with us. Julie, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lon.
Now, when we think of science, immediately I think of my Standard 9 homework that I never completed, you know. But we want to get the kids out there and we want them to get busy. It is school holidays. What do you have for them to do in terms of your holiday program? What exciting activities do you have?
We've got a lot going on, actually, quite a lot. We've got robotics tournaments and robotics competitions and robotics workshops, which are really great. We have anything to do with dinosaurs, dino digs, building structures with nanotechnology, using the basics of nanotechnology, playing with polymers, which is making bouncy putty balls.
Oh, lovely.
A whole range of activities, science shows, you name it, we're trying to do it for all the different age groups.
Now, you're touching on age groups, and immediately I'm thinking of my kids. They're 8 and 9. What do you have for the different age groups? So we're bringing them out for the school holidays. What can they do? Okay,
great. You must remember that the workshops and things that we do are just over and above the interactive floor exhibits. And the building site that we have, the Murray and Roberts building site, is just absolutely fantastic.
Sorry, that's Bob and Bella running around the studio. They're our dogs. Don't worry about them.
The building site is really a firm favourite.
Yeah.
All the interactive exhibits are firm favourites, but I think the dino dig, building bouncy putty balls, creating nanostructures, playing airball soccer for the World Cup soccer, all those kind of activities will be a lot of fun.
Now, the kids enjoy making these things, you know, whether it is learning more about the dinosaurs that you've touched on, or even making bouncy ball putty and how it works. How are you, and how important is it for the Science Centre to take science that we normally learn in school and bring it outside, you know, the normal classroom setup?
I think, Ilana, the most important thing is that kids need to feel comfortable around anything related to science, and also that science is part of our everyday life. It's not something foreign or new or whatever. It's how we make sense of our world, and I think that's what we're trying to get the kids to understand, so that when they hit school and they hit a class and science, and that they're more receptive to learning in the classroom. It's not something, oh, yeah, we're going to science, you know?
Which brings me to my next point. You know, it's an educational facility. How does your team and everyone there make science fun?
Well, it's all about, the core principle is hands-on interaction. It's fun, it's hands-on. There's nothing you cannot touch with, you cannot play. It's come, feel, touch, play, ask questions. And it really forms part of a much bigger movement called the Maker Movement, where kids are encouraged to tinker, to toy, to play, you know, just to make a mess, really. We've got a great one called Techno Junk, where we take old computers apart and old electronic equipment apart, etc. I love your dogs.
I know, he's behind the... Bobby is now behind Julie somewhere there, just to show where he's hiding. Bobby, at least he's a friendly dog, he's just playing there. He's hiding. So they can make a mess, yes.
It's called Techno Junk. So we take all old computers, etc. apart, give them glue guns and get them to create techno structures.
Right.
So they're playing with, you know, it's about three-dimensional learning as well.
Now, here on our show, you know, we are a family.
Yes.
If we look at what there is for the whole family and not just for the kids, what can you suggest for the whole family?
Okay, well, there's a very good saying that we have at the Science Centre, and it's for children of all ages. Because parents think, oh, well, I'll just sort of have a coffee and sit back and watch. But they get so engrossed in trying to figure out the puzzles and what have you. But we also got great things happening. For example, tomorrow we've got Professor Robin Grimes coming. He's the UK advisor, a scientific advisor to the UK government. And he's a nuclear physicist. And he's going to do a science demonstration lecture.
Oh, wow.
But it's for kids of all ages. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's asked for total darkness and exciting things like liquid nitrogen and that. So those are the kind of things that happen every now and again, not every now and again, all the time. We have these people just popping up who love communicating science, and he's going to be there doing something quite awesome.
For your website, where can we find the Cape Town Science Centre?
Okay, very easy. You can Google Cape Town Science Centre, or you can go www.ctsc, which is the acronym for Cape Town Science Centre, .org.za.
No, it's exciting, Julie, and if you're wondering what to do with the kids, especially if you're in the Gauteng area, I know that in Johannesburg there is something simpler. It's the Techno Lab at the University of Johannesburg Kingsway campus, and they're offering a science and technology workshop for the kids of all ages over the holidays. So it's not just based in Cape Town. We'll be learning about science and taking it outside the classroom in Gauteng and Johannesburg as well. The Kingsway campus, you have to take the kids there. Julie, thanks so much for coming by.
Pleasure, thank you for having
And
me.
good meeting. Bob, see, he sat down next to you now.
know.
Yeah, he likes people, and he likes you. Clearly does, because he ran
likes the
after you. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and to all the kids that's having a holiday at the moment, thanks so much for choosing us. So glad you're watching. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We'll be back after this.